I am convinced that what GSK is doing is really step changing what we're doing in the pharmaceutical industry. And I'm going to share that with you today.
So HSS, as I said, we're in the unbranded space. So HSS has been set up to be, and it's managed independently from the pharma business of Merck. So it's brand agnostic, therapy neutral, where we work with hospitals and health systems, and we involve ourselves with their pathways and their guidelines, and sometimes there's Merck drugs on there, and oftentimes there's not. So our point is to provide services and solutions that are in the unbranded space. We're always looking for partnerships with stakeholders across the continuum.
It's a completely new way of collaborating, and it has required a lot of change inside our company to do that. It has required openness, humility, realizing that probably we are not the best at everything, and certainly also the willingness to partner and collaborate.
That no one does it perfectly first time, and this is an example I've got of an initiative we have in Pfizer, which is acknowledging that. And so we have instead of a centre of excellence or a leading edge group or something that we may more traditionally do, we have a community of practice, and that's acknowledging to say, guys, this is new. We are not going to get this right first time, but have a go. Have a go. Try it. See how you feel. And then come back and tell us how you did. And as a result, the whole organisation can then benefit from the mistakes, the learning that we pick up from the mistakes, which is so important, as well as the successes that we've developed.
It is absolutely ridiculous to me for people to be sitting in workshops or innovation labs talking about how we're going to change the game, when as an industry we're not even getting the basics right. We have to first move away from the static tick-the-box brochure websites and do the basics of day-to-day customer engagement well. And when we do that, that gives us the credibility and breeds the trust that we need to be able to move into creating tools, resources, services that really enhance the value proposition. We have to do those basic things first.
If you want to look at a company's values, don't look at the words on their website. Look at the way they measure their employees. Yesterday, we heard a huge amount of concepts around patient focus, around transparency, around trust. What GSK has done is had a radical change to live our values, be more transparent, and deliver on the trust agenda which we need to change as an industry. Because globally in 2015, that's every country from India to Russia to the US, there is not a single representative or sales manager who is now bonused on the end result, on sales results or patient share or numbers of boxes. Our sales representatives are now bonused on the quality of the information they bring to our customers and not the result.
And everything we've done and every question that we ask and every action we take, we always say, if the patient was in the room with us now, what would they think?
But the first time I participated in an eyeforpharma event was about 7 or 8 years ago. And I did something that was intended to be very provocative, and I want to do it again today. I said to everybody in the room, look at the person to your right. Go ahead. Okay.
I'm in trouble over here.
All right.
Help me out.
Now look to the person to your left. Okay, which one is more attractive? No, that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. My point being, 7 years ago, I said to this audience, if you don't figure out how to engage patients and family caregivers, the end users of your products, and develop data about the outcomes that are most important to them, and integrate that into your work, one of those people will be gone because your businesses will become irrelevant. If you look at the agenda and you look at where you are now 7 years later, pretty amazing. We have a lot of work still to do, but I want to take this moment to congratulate you. So give yourself a hand.